Hello everyone, Osafo Singh here and you are welcome to part 2 of user management in Moodle. In this video, I'm going to talk about setting permissions for users. So let's get started. To set permission for users, you can find that option under site administration. We have users, so we select users and then we have permissions. So let's click on permissions. Now we have user policy. The user policy gives you an overview of what specific roles users can have. For example, if you are a visitor, this describes the role of the visitor, and this is the default role for all users. This is the default role for course creators and so forth. So that gives us an overview of the various user permissions. Then we have site administration. When you click on the site administration, it's going to give us an option here where we can add managers to the site. For this site, I am the only manager here. So if I want to add another manager to the site, I just click on, let's say for example I want to add this as a manager. So I just click on this profile or user and then click on add. It is going to add him and it's going to give him a right as a manager. So do you really want to add Emmanuel as a new site administrator? I can click continue and I'm going to give him the role of a site administrator. So now we have two existing site administrators. I can also remove it here. So this is how we add site administrators and site managers to Moodle. Okay, so the next thing we are going to talk about is define roles. There are several roles in Moodle that we can define. We have managers role, course creator, teacher, and so forth. Now the order is that if you are a manager, you have all these permissions. If you are a course creator, you have all these permissions. So for example, if you are a manager, you have a course creator permission, teacher permission, and so forth. So that is, it is in a descending order. So let's say for example I want to add a course creator to this course. So I just click on course creator and I can add users who are course creators to this Moodle website. And I can also add a new role. By default we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 roles here. I can choose to add a new role that I'll have to define. So I can click on add a new role, and when I click on add a new role, I'm going to have to type the name of the role, the full name of the role, and also give a description of the role, and then select the context in which the user can have, or the permissions that the user can have. So below here we have a whole lot of permissions that I can set for that new role that I've created. So I have to go through all this and select specific permissions for this new role. So that is how we add new role to the Moodle. So let me go back to the permissions. So under users and still in permissions, we can also select define roles. Let's go back to define roles. If I come back to define roles, as I was saying, we have various roles here. So for example, I want to add a role of a course creator. Let's select course creator. So the role of a course creator is here, and I can edit what a course creator can do. So we have a whole lot of things here that are allowed by the course creator. Okay, so we can edit these things here. So let's come back to the permissions. Then we also have assign system roles. Assigning system roles means that we are going to give permission. We are going to give permission to some users in a specific role. So for example, if I want to assign some users as course creators, I click on course creator and it's going to open the course creator dialog for me. So these are the list of users I have. If I want to add, for example, Wisdom and Ebenezer as course creators, I just select their name and click on add, and they are going to have the permission of a course creator. So in here I have added course creators and I can click on continue. So I can come back here So this Wisdom Ativo and so forth are going to be course creators in this Moodle site. Let's go back to the permissions. let's look at check system permissions. So when you click on check system permissions, we can check the permission that each person have over here. For example, I gave Ebenezer, can I find their name here? I gave Wisdom and Ebenezer permission of a course creator. So when I select, for example, Wisdom, I can click on show this user's permission. So when I click on show this user's permission, it's going to give me the permissions or the things that the user can do. And you see that it is saying that it's a course creator because I just gave him the right as a course creator in this Moodle site, and all the things that he's allowed to do are listed over here. Okay, let's come back to the permissions, and then we have capability overview. When you click on capability overview, it's going to give us a list, okay, of all the capabilities that users can have in Moodle. So we can search for a specific capability, and then we can assign it to a particular role. Then we have unsupported role assignment. So when you click on unsupported role assignment, we don't have any unsupported role assignments in this course. So that is the overview. When you want to give permissions to specific users, we use this option. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.